Y'all, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be doing my very first duck set. I was just talking about this, not in my last video, but in my video before, about how I wasn't getting a lot of different shaped clients and how I really wanted to do some dope shape. So, like, when she came in, I thought I was gonna do like a square shape, but she was sitting there and I was prepping her nails, which is why I skipped like the first step, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do a simple little light set. I already have that on my YouTube, so I wasn't gonna record at first. Then she was like, do you have some duck tips? And I was like, yeah, girl. What? She was like, I think I want to try those. So, this is a first for both of us, and we both loved how they came out. They came out super, super cute. So right now I'm just going in with my cuticle bit and just cleaning up that dead skin, trying to uplift the skin from her natural nail so that later we can cut it with the cuticle nippers. I did forget to press record. You know me, I get to talking and forget some things. But I do have my drill set to 4,000 to 5,000 RPM while doing the sanding band and the cuticle bit part. And then with my cuticle nippers, I got them off of Amazon. I'll still have them listed down below in the description box so that y'all can check those out. These tips, I got them from Amazon. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it did take me a couple of times to like pick up the right nail tip for her nail size because they are a lot different. Usually when I'm using regular tips, I can kind of just look at the nail and just know what tip that I need. That's why me placing tips on nails really doesn't take no more than like 20 seconds, not gonna lie. But right now I'm just going in and cutting them to size. I am lining that pinky with that ring finger just to eyeball where I cut with the pinky to kind of get it with the, try to get it the same. Then I'm going to push up the middle finger to line it up with the ring to make sure that they are aligned as much as possible. Then I'm going to do the same with the pointer finger. And then when it gets to the thumb, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball, and then I'll ask the client, is your thumb too long? And then if they say yes, then I'll go ahead and cut it. But majority of the time they'll say no, but if they do, I'll go ahead and cut it. Now I'm going in with my sanding band at 45,000 RPM just to get rid of that demarcation so that that nail tip and the nail is flush. I did not shape these tips because I felt like they were pretty good. I felt like they were pretty on point already, so I just left them alone. And I find that usually if you pick the right tip and it's sidewall to sidewall, then as far as shaping, if you already have pre-shaped tips, then go ahead and skip that step. That'll cut down your time and you will work a little faster. Now I'm going in with my Mia Secrets Dehydrator and Primer. Now you will know you have prepped correctly. Say it with me, guys. If it comes back ashy. Okay. I feel like we know now, right? But to my newcomers who don't know, I kind of say that in all of my videos. So yeah, y'all, hop on the train. So for my application process, I kind of did the 2B and the 1B method because I was kind of playing around. I really think I was thinking too hard while I was doing this because this was my first time doing this shape. And I'm like, okay, I got to move this acrylic in like wider places. Like, I just really think I was thinking too hard because I really do feel I could have did the 1B method the whole way through. But I don't know. I just wanted to start off small. When you trying something new, you don't have to like go in full throttle. You can take baby steps. So I feel like that's what I did. I do think I still thought too hard because it took me a little longer to do this set. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Usually when I do a short, simple, solid color set, like minimalistic decals, I kind of get done within like an hour to an hour and 10 minutes, but this actually took me like an hour and 30 minutes. But we were talking and we were kind of, figuring some things out, so I'll add that to it too. But even then, that still kind of took just a little too long, but it's not too bad. For my second bead, I did place it right at the cuticle, and I'm using the body and the tip of my brush just to kind of push it up towards the cuticle. I did flood it a bit, so I'm going ahead and going in with the tip of my brush just to kind of seal it while also breaking it away from the cuticle. Now you will see me moving the finger all up in different directions just so I can see different areas of the nail, so I can make sure what parts need acrylic, if it's okay, if there's not acrylic in some areas, That's why you want to make sure that your client hand is as flimsy as possible, okay? You just want them to relax, just kind of like make your hand dead weight, just like... Just make their hand dead weight. Just be like, hey, girl, just relax, and that'll just help you be able to move their finger the way you want to without hurting them and without hurting you. For the ring finger, I'm going ahead and doing the one bead method. I place my bead right at the cuticle, then I'm going to use the body to push, and I'm going to use the tip to seal right at the cuticle area. Then I'm going to kind of rake all of that towards the bottom with the tip of my brush being very light. You kind of just want to feather it down. Now, as I was doing this, I was like, okay, I can do this with the one bead method, but as I was still going, I was still, on the fence with it. So on some nails, you'll see me do the 2 bead method, and some you'll see me do the 1 bead method. But for the thumb, y'all, I always do the 2 bead method because I don't have time, nor do I have a big enough brush to be picking up all of that acrylic for one nail and trying to move it in a fast enough pace so that it's not drying in areas. I want to go ahead and say thank y'all for watching my videos and making sure that y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you to all my newcomers. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? We almost to 3K subscribers. I just want to let y'all know that I am T, okay? I don't know what's going on, but every time that I update it, I be getting like, I'm not gonna lie, I done got like 30 to 40, subscribers a day. I'm like, okay, let's get it. I'm back in action. I'm being consistent. And y'all is teeing me up, so thank you very much. I'm going in with my file, making sure that I am right up against that nail. Now, I'm being a little slower than usual because these are kind of fanned out, and I don't want to just go in and destroy all of that and make them square because these are duck nails. I was like, okay girl, work slow, take your time. That's why it took a little longer. I wasn't really sure how to go about it, but then again, y'all, as I said, I really do think I was just thinking entirely too hard. But I'm making sure that I'm right up against it, making sure that it is flush when it comes to that skin at the side walls. Now, this file is a panel file. It's an 80/80 grit. And y'all, please make sure that y'all taper the edges of these because they come really sharp. And what I mean by that is you see how the edge is right up against that nail with that free edge. Now, you don't want your file cutting into her skin. Now, that stuff hurts. They bleed. It cuts deep. And you don't want that. One day, I actually had a client say it was very courteous of me because I did it in front of her. Usually, I kind of have them pre-tapered before they come. But sometimes, I be having clients backed up. But I did it in front of her, and she was like, that is very, courteous of you because usually when I would go to the chop shop, they would be cutting into my nails with the nail file. And I was like, oh my God, girl, no. I was just like, no, not here, not in this place, period. But I'm going in with my taper barrel bit. This is also a Pana brand. I got it off Amazon. All of my stuff will be linked in the description box. Now, I cleaned up underneath the nail to make sure that C-curve is clean. We don't want any of that extra acrylic. Then I'm also touching underneath on the sides to make sure it's straight as well. Now, since we applied the acrylic so well, we do not have to go in and drill for 5 minutes per nail. It usually takes me about 1 minute to 2 minutes per nail. Sometimes it depends. But this one, it took me about a minute and a half per nail. It only because when I got to the tip, as we were getting towards the bigger nails, that stuff was way longer than the barrel. It was way longer than the actual drill bit. So, I had to drill one side, then come over to the other side while still trying to make it as straight as possible because y'all know me, I do not use a file at the tip. I just be feeling like I shaved down too much. But with this method, if you just tap, don't hold it, just tap in some areas and then move the nail side to side, you'll get it as straight. You'll get it real straight. So for the nail art and nail decal part, I didn't get to record it. My phone ended up dying. But as I was doing that part, my phone had enough juice for me to get the finished product look. So, it's okay, y'all. But I did go in and just do the French on the ring finger. And the decals that I did get, I got them from Shein. I will have that link down in the description box so y'all can go ahead and get them. I do get a lot of my decals from Shein or Sheen, however you say it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I do get a lot of them from there because they are super, super cheap. I also get them from Temu too. But the only difference is, with those, it kind of take a week and a half to get here. Maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. I would say 2 weeks for Shein and a week and a half for Temu. But Amazon, that stuff come tomorrow. It comes same day, But they do have a lot of super cheap stuff, and they have so many cute nail decals. I am definitely not done ordering from them. But if y'all go look at my Instagram, I did a $50 Temu nail decal haul, and then I did a $50 Shein nail decal haul. So they're both on my Instagram. Oh, they're also both on my TikTok too. So if y'all want to go check that out, go check them out. I got so many cute things just for $50. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for the love, the support. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so that y'all know that when I'm uploading. I usually upload maybe 2 to 3 times a week. It really depends on how many clients I get, because that'll be how many videos I post. I try to record every single one of them. I try not to record the ones that, it'll be the same set. I don't want my channel to be repetitive. I want some crazy stuff, you know. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. I will see y'all in my next.